पंजाब से बिहार तक 10वीं से 11वीं तक हम आपके साथ हैं। Communist Presidium, General Secretary 𝑨𝒃𝒐𝒕 𝑩𝒆𝒏𝒕, delegates and guests. On behalf of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of India, Marxist, I extend warm greetings to all the delegates attending the 11th Congress of the CPI-Ml Liberation. Your Congress is being held at a critical juncture in India's political history. 75 years after independence, the country is being ruled by a regime which is aggressively pursuing the Hindutva agenda of the fascist RSS. The nearly 9 years of the Modi government have also been seen the pursuit of the pernicious neoliberal policy, the promotion of Adani-style crony capitalism, and the loot of national resources. The Hindutva corporate nexus has resulted in the imposition of authoritarianism marked by growing fascistic attacks. The process of implementing the RSS agenda of a Hindutva Rashtra is underway. To accomplish this, the Modi's government is undermining the foundations of the secular democratic constitution. All the institutions under the constitution are sought to be subverted from within. After the Modi government came back to power in the 2019 Lok Sabha elections, the assault on the constitution and democratic rights were intensified. The abrogation of Article 370 and dismantling of the state of Jammu and Kashmir, the passage of the Citizenship Amendment Act, all mark the beginning of an intensified assault on the constitution and the rights of the citizen. The period saw a more naked pursuit of pro-corporate and anti-working class policies. The Modi government has embarked on a large-scale privatization of public sector enterprises and made more concessions to big business. The 4 labor codes, which deprived the vital rights of the working class, were enacted. The now aborted 3 farm laws are also designed to help the corporates to penetrate the agriculture sector. The so-called nationalist Hindutva forces have proved to be the most consistent pro-imperialist forces too. The Modi government has emerged as a strategic and political ally of the United States of America with a 𝑦𝒃𝒐𝒕 military alliance and becoming a member of the Quad. The result of the pro-corporate, pro-rich economic policies is the steady deterioration in the living condition of the people. After the travails of the COVID pandemic, the people are suffering from high unemployment, continued inflation, and rising prices, the effects of the agrarian crisis. The callous approach of the Modi government is seen by the recent budget proposals, wherein the allocation for the Manrega has been slashed by 33% from the amount spent previously. The Hindutva regime has made ceaseless attacks on minorities, and they are being deprived of the basic rights as citizens, particularly in the BJP-ruled states. And of local laws against conversion, the so-called love jihad and bulldozer politics are used to target Muslims in the BJP-ruled states. Hindutva vigilante groups attack the minority communities, often with the connivance of the administration and the police. Retrograde Manuvadi ideology promotes patriarchal, communal, and casteist practices. Women are subject to increased oppression and sexual attacks. Dalits and Adivasis are also victims of this Hindutva. The challenge before the left and democratic forces in India is how to take on the Hindutva corporate nexus and to mobilize all sections of the working people to fight against the assaults of the new liberal policies and at the same time mount a struggle against the Hindutva communal forces. During the second term of the Modi government, there has been growing resistance to the attacks launched by the Modi government on sections of the working people. The anti-CA movement developed as a mass protest against the subversion of the constitution and citizenship. The biggest and most prolonged struggle of the farmers ended in historic victory. repeal of the 3 farm laws. The working class is constantly protesting against the new labor codes and the privatization drive through a series of general strikes and struggles. Left parties have been active in leading and participating in these various struggles. What is required now is to build more powerful struggles based on the widest unity and united platforms of different sections of the people. The left has the important role of countering ideologically the Hindutva offensive and providing the values for uniting all the democratic and secular forces. This situation calls for the strengthening of the left. A strengthened and united left is essential for an effective fight against the Hindutva offensive. Building the unity of all the democratic and secular forces will pave the way for a successful fight to defeat and isolate the BJP. While doing so, we must be able to present the left and democratic alternative program, which alone represents the real alternative to the ruling classes. We hope your Congress will discuss on how to strengthen the unity, hold an effective and democratic alternative, and build the widest unity of all democratic and secular forces against the Hindutva regime. We wish the Congress all success in your endeavors and once again convey our warm fraternal greetings. Comrade, मैं अपनी बातों को विराम देने से समझ बहादुर सिंह की इस पंक्तियों के साथ आपका अभिवादन करता हूँ। ये सलामी दोस्तों को है मगर मुट्ठी तंती है दुश्मन की। लाल साहब।